The 48 laws of power, the hidden rules that control every game you play. Most people think power comes from talent, hard work, or luck. It doesn't. Power comes from understanding people, from knowing when to speak, when to stay silent, when to attack, and when to disappear. You don't need to be ruthless to have power. But if you don't understand how power works, you will always be controlled by those who do. Today, we break down the 48 laws of power, the invisible rules that decide who rises, who falls, and who gets crushed. Law 1. Never outshine the master. People above you don't want to feel threatened. They want to feel important. If your boss, mentor, or leader feels you are smarter, more capable, or more admired than they are, their instincts turn defensive. They may smile, but they will quietly start pushing you out. Smart players make their superiors look good. They praise their ideas. They highlight their leadership. They frame their own success as because of you. When Elon Musk joined PayPal, he was brilliant, but he made others feel small. The board replaced him. But when Steve Jobs returned to Apple, he praised his executives publicly, even when he was pulling the strings behind the scenes. They felt powerful and let him rule. People don't mind you being capable. They fear you making them look weak. So let them shine while you grow. You don't dim your light. You angle it so it shines on them. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Friends expect favors. Enemies expect boundaries. That's why friends become dangerous when given power. They feel entitled. Enemies, on the other hand, work harder because they know they're being watched. The safest ally is often a former rival who has something to prove. Julius Caesar trusted Brutus, not because he was strong, but because he was familiar. And that's why Brutus was the one who killed him. Friends expect loyalty. Enemies expect boundaries. And boundaries are safer. Loyalty is emotional. Power is strategic. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. The moment people know what you want, they try to block it. When your goal is visible, resistance forms. When your goal is hidden, people walk right into it. Say one thing, do another. Let people believe what they want while you move quietly. Mark Zuckerberg didn't tell competitors he was building a global empire. He said, "It's just for college students." By the time they realized the truth, it was too late. Say less, do more. Surprise is power. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Talking too much reveals your position, your fears, and your plans. Silence makes people uncomfortable. And when people are uncomfortable, they talk. Let them expose themselves. A few words delivered calmly hold more power than long explanations. Mystery creates authority. Warren Buffett speaks little. When he does, the world listens. People fill silence with secrets. Let them. Law 5. Guard your reputation. Your reputation walks into a room before you do. A strong reputation protects you. A weak reputation invites attack. People treat you based on what they believe about you, not who you really are. Once damaged, reputation is almost impossible to fully repair. Tiger Woods lost endorsements not because he played badly, but because his image collapsed. Your reputation is your shield. Protect it like armor. Law 6. Court attention. If nobody sees you, you don't exist. Attention creates opportunity. Opportunity creates power. Don't hide your achievements. Don't be forgettable. Make people look, or you'll be invisible. Kim Kardashian became a billionaire without inventing anything. Attention creates power. Law 7. Let others do the work. You don't need to be the hardest worker. You need to be the one remembered. Use teams, use systems, use talent. Steve Jobs didn't build the iPhone. He owned the vision. Credit creates power. Law 8. Make others come to you. Chasing puts you in a weak position. Attracting puts you in control. When people move toward you, they expose their needs and their weaknesses. Let them cross the distance. Luxury brands never chase customers. Scarcity makes people beg. Law 9. Win through actions. Arguments create enemies. Results create believers. People may disagree with your words, but they cannot deny your outcomes. Demonstrate, don't debate. Tesla didn't argue about electric cars. They built one so good no one could ignore it. Law 10. Avoid the miserable. Negativity spreads like a disease. Some people carry failure wherever they go. They drain energy. They sabotage momentum. Every failed startup has a negative voice killing morale. Choose wisely. Stay close to winners. Law 11. Make people dependent. If people need you, they protect you. Become essential. Become difficult to replace. Dependence is invisible control. Google made itself indispensable. Now, the world can't function without it. Law 12. Use selective honesty. One honest gesture builds trust faster than 1,000 lies. Use truth when it disarms. Use silence when it protects. When politicians admit a small fault, people forgive big ones. Trust blinds. Trust is a weapon. Law 13. Appeal to self-interest. People don't help you because it's right. They help you because it benefits them. Show them how helping you helps them. Sales doesn't say, "This is good." It says, "This helps you." Law 14. Pose as a friend. Work as a spy. People reveal everything when they feel safe. Listen more than you speak. Every great negotiator listens more than they talk. Information wins wars. Information is power. Law 15. Crush your enemy. A wounded enemy waits for revenge. If you move, finish it. Half measures create future threats. When Apple returned, they wiped out competitors, not just competed. Law 16. Use absence. Scarcity creates desire. Disappear, and people feel your value. Overpresence makes you disposable. When Beyoncé disappears, hype explodes. Law 17. Be unpredictable. Patterns make you easy to attack. Uncertainty keeps others off balance. Never let them know what comes next. Donald Trump stays in headlines by breaking patterns. Law 18. Never isolate. Power flows through people. Cut yourself off, and you lose influence. CEOs who disconnect lose touch and power. Stay in the center of things. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Some people forgive. Some never forget. Don't insult insecure people. They remember forever. One mistake with the wrong person can cost everything. Choose carefully. Law 20. Commit to no one. The less attached you are, the more power you have. Independence creates leverage. Switzerland stays powerful by staying neutral. Law 21. Play the fool. When people think they are smarter than you, they lower their guard. Let them talk. Let them reveal themselves. Columbo caught criminals by acting stupid. Law 22. Surrender strategically. When weak, don't fight. Wait. Time creates openings. Pride closes them. Mao retreated, then returned stronger. Law 23. Focus your power. Scattered effort fails. Concentrated force wins. Choose one target. Amazon started with books, then took everything. Law 24. Be politically smooth. Charm beats aggression. Grace beats force. Influence beats authority. Politics is about charm, not truth. Law 25. Reinvent yourself. Never let others define you. You choose your image. Madonna reinvented herself for 40 years. Still relevant. Power comes from shaping perception. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Let others take the blame. You remain untouchable. Bosses let others fire employees. They stay loved. Law 27. Create belief. People follow stories, not facts. Give them something to believe in. Apple sells beliefs, not products. Law 28. Act boldly. Confidence makes lies believable. Elon Musk launches rockets publicly. Hesitation invites attack. Boldness builds empires. Law 29. Plan to the end. Winning today means nothing if you lose tomorrow. Think long-term. Netflix planned to kill DVDs before DVDs died. Law 30. Make success. Look easy. Effort looks ordinary. Effortless looks powerful. Hide the struggle. Michael Jordan hid his grind. People saw magic. Law 31. Control choices. Give options, but only the ones you want. People think they're free. They're not. Uber sets prices. You think you choose. Law 32. Sell dreams. People don't want reality. They want hope. Give them a fantasy. Luxury sells status, not cloth. Law 33. Find weakness. Everyone has a pressure point. Find it, and you control them. FBI used secrets to control politicians. Law 34. Act like royalty. How you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. Oprah walked into rooms like she owned them, and now she does. Law 35. Master timing. Move too soon. Fail. Move too late. Lose. Bitcoin winners bought early. Law 36. Ignore what you can't have. Scarcity makes you attractive. Indifference is power. Law 37. Create spectacle. Emotion beats logic. Make people feel something. Apple product launches feel like religious events. Law 38. Blend in. Stand out too early and you get crushed. Blend, then rise. Galileo hid and survived. Law 39. Stir emotions. Angry people make mistakes. Calm people control them. Social media outrage drives clicks. Law 40. Avoid free gifts. Nothing is free. Every favor has a cost. Favor is power. Law 41. Don't copy legends. Build your own identity. Netflix didn't copy Blockbuster. Blockbuster died. Law 42. Remove the leader. Cut off the head, the body collapses. When Apple fired Jobs, it collapsed. Law 43. Win hearts. Great leaders create loyalty. Fear fades. Loyalty lasts. Law 44. Mirror people. People love themselves. Reflect them. Salespeople mimic you to build trust. Law 45. Change slowly. Shock creates resistance. Gradual change wins. Facebook didn't redesign overnight. Slow change is power. Law 46. Don't look perfect. Perfection breeds envy. Relatable influencers win. Law 47. Know when to stop. Napoleon didn't. He lost everything. Overwinning creates downfall. Law 48. Be formless. Amazon keeps evolving, still unbeatable. The unpredictable cannot be controlled. These laws don't make you cruel. They make you aware. They're about seeing reality clearly. And in a world where power is always being used, awareness is survival. Now you can protect yourself. Or use them. The game was always being played. Now you finally know the rules.